Oh, what fat guys? I am back with another video. Doing the third and final anniversary special for Doctor Who, aka the Giggle. Yet Tennant's final hurrah as the 14th Doctor. Or so we're supposed to believe. But this episode has an unbelievable twist in the end, towards the end. I was like, what? It's never. This is very different to what's happened. David Russell RTD just really outdone this regeneration. I'm gonna just grab something. Sorry about that. Just went on grab a can. Anyway, the Giggle's a great episode. I enjoyed it. What happened towards the regeneration really surprised me. So, today I don't want this video to get longer again. Let's get into it. So the episode opens up in 1920 in a place in England, I think. I don't remember what it was called. In the year 1925. As a man goes to visit a toy shop, we're introduced to the toy owner, played by another famous American actor, Neil Patrick Harris, who starred in the most popular sitcom, How I Met Your Mother. My favourite gag to that one is Swally. Look the Swally joke online, you'll know what I mean. Neil Patrick Harris has been a talented actor. He's even voiced Spider-Man at one point. Or 2 points specifically, but get a point. So Neil Patrick Harris does a bit of an accent for the character he's playing. And so the man's buying a puppet for his employer. It was a man who's going to invent something called the television. Television still appearing around the 1930s, but around World War II's beginning, so it should be around the 1930s, but around World War II's beginning, it were only luxury household items. But after the war, when TV started being distributed across more countries, and it's more accessible now these days. I'm curious to know what the very first broadcast was. I'm curious. Anyway. So. Anyway, he gives the puppet to his employer. As the inventor, whose name I can't remember, takes the puppet's head off and puts it in where the front of the camera is, where it's filming. Quick moving pictures. He does wish it moved a bit. As a jump scare happens with a mouth open. I say like one of Marcus is happening in. We can hear a Giggle. After 1 point, title sequence. As then cut back to present day England. We come back to present day. Cities in chaos. People think they have the right to do whatever they want. And see when Doctor's talking to a pedestrian nearly getting himself killed, he basically owns the road. We can see a cameo for a guy in a black top hat and suit and tux in a little bit. You can see a few seconds before the Doctor runs at them. As in a little dance, it's weird. Alright, but while Donna's carrying Wolf, as you know, about equipment appeared in the last episode, which was the last one he ever filmed before passing away, tragically. So the scenes we see with Donna holding Wolf in a wheelchair is obviously a stand-in. They just don't show his face. Nice excuse to get why he's not around. Why you didn't see him. A great tribute to the late actor. If you watched the Wild Blue Yonder last week, Wild Blue Yonder last week, you probably did this when you saw Wolf. Respect for our old soldier. And a U comes in asking for the Doctor's help. The Doctor and Donna head unit headquarters. Wait, Maggie? I think that was her name. Or Peggy. I can't remember the woman's name. There's a weird thing that happens a little bit later, but could be due to the shenanigans of the guy. Hey, Doctor. Hey, Kate asked the doctor because she doesn't know what to do. He also runs into another old face. This special is not full of just returns nothing. We got Mel. We got the return of Mel. Melanie Bush. I mean, that's her full name. Played by Bonnie Lanford. Passing her role from all the way back in the 1980s. Her first appearance was in the Trial of the Time Lord story arc for the final for Colin Baker's final hurrah as the Sixth Doctor. He did regenerate in it though. He regenerated in the Time of the Ronnie, the Seventh Doctor's first adventure. It's a whole thing. He actually updated the regenerate on the Blu-rays. He updated the regeneration and looked more. They actually make it look like Colin Baker's face becoming Sylvester McCoy, since that wasn't really Colin Baker in the that's okay. It's just a whole can of words I'll talk about when I actually get to the Time of Ronnie. It's a whole can of words to explain. What symbol? What cell? So, Mel's last appearance was in Dragon Saber or Dragon Blood. I can't remember the name of the adventure, which is the adventure also introduced us to Ace, played by Sophie Aldred, who made her reappearance in Doctor Who, working with unit alongside Tegan Jabanka, once again played by Janet Fielding in The Power of the Doctor. God, it's already been a year since then, guys. It's already been a year since The Power of the Doctor. And well, RTD really topped this regeneration. It's something I was not expecting. Makes people going crazy. The reason they're not raising units being alright because they went special devices. Unbox that keeps acting sane or removed. Kate demonstrates what she means. You know, operations. You know, she starts going crazy, saying she does the right stuff, conspiracy and crap. She even ends up assaulting and the wheelchair girl, Donna, the Doctor, and Mel. But they managed to get the thing back on her. Yeah, she took it off. Oh, thing. She apologized, but they know she didn't mean it. Mentions now Mel's now working for Unit 2. I'd like to see a spin-off seeing these characters in action interact. Doctor Who, companions or unit. Or just make a unit series. That could work. Actually focus on characters that work for unit. Have Kate be the leader of a new group of unit soldiers. A new squad of characters who face on new alien threats every day during the Doctor's travels. It's a lot of potential for that idea. And there's rumored to be that is rumored to happen. Again, not confirmed. It's rumored to happen, but we don't have any confirmation yet. I haven't even watched last week's episode of Unleashed. That's my fault. Right, if I have enough time once I've done my usual reviews. Well, actually, I probably won't. It's past 10 right now. I'm doing this video now, but probably only have time to do one video. So it must like be a Spy Family review. Anyway, anyway, trying to pick out a source of plans. Don't much figure out something. A sound wave of saw a pattern. And Mel does it like a music note. Mel does a tone. Everyone seems to recognize it somehow. It's weird. Without the image, it's of that puppet image. The very first being shown on TV. Well, not possibly. The very first being recorded for TV. Early images. Obviously, films and TV stuff existed. Projector stuff, but of course it was tricky to working that into a television. I don't know how they manage to do it these days, but modern technology is amazing. I'm very curious to see what it was like to live back in the 20th century I'd actually like to see the idea how the special about in cinemas to recreate what it was like to live in the 20th century. A popular sound, seeing a popular, by lots of classic shorts. For about an hour. So a combination of specific shows, like Charlie Chaplin, Laurel Hardy, and stuff like that. Somehow that giggle, the puppet makes, has been in people's brains. How? No, Donna says she's never saw it before, yet she knows the tune. It's because it's been broadcast. It's been every single broadcast, but silently going in your brain the whole time. Well, basically subliminal message. It's been there, been on the screens for a long, long time. No one even know it. And it's like a technique used with film and stuff, subliminal messaging, something like that. Where you hide one frame of something in the in a film or something, or anything, if you get what I mean, and that will stay in your head even though you never saw it before, but you technically did. I'm not going to explain this. I'm getting confused myself. Anyway, the Doctor. So, yeah, the Doctor. So, yeah, the Doctor decides to go back in time to 1920. He and Donna go to the TARDIS and off to 1925. The exact date of the broadcast. The exact date it happens. This is just a little bit after that. The Doctor meets the mysterious man, and the Doctor seems to recognize him when he's talking about the first game being a ball game. The Doctor tells Donna to get back to the TARDIS. That's the man claim. Donna's confused because he's never said it before. But the man points out that the Doctor's now starting to recognize him. I think something unique as we're shown images of not just of the Celestial Toymaker from the original story and the first Doctor of mine. It's a clever way of recognition. And it screams Aniversirey. And a great tribute to the man who started this whole trip, who started the whole thing. Hartnell did not like how the series turned out later down the line until he left. That's just his opinion, but he knows other people still like it. And he knows it holds a great respect on shows. And he still respects it himself. He didn't like the direction it went in, but he still loves the show and the actors that starred in it. Of course, he never got to see the 4th and 5th Doctors. Because after the 3 Doctors came out in 1972, he passed away 2 years later, I think. It's a very sad thing. Richard Handau stepped in for the Doctor. His take is a mixed bag. It's not bad, but not great either. Of course, this is he's trying to impersonate playing a character played by a legendary actor, so obviously it's tricky. He passed away a few months after the 5 Doctors. And now the current first Doctor is David Bradley, may know as Filch in the Harry Potter franchise. And just about the original actor that played the Toymaker in the 1960s actually went on to play Alfred in the Batman films during the 90s. In the Joe Schumacher Batman films, that is, not the 1989 films. Like the ones with Val Kilmer and George Clooney. That whole visual gag done by I forgot something awesome. When Val Kilmer was in Spider-Man Edge of Time. It was a gag. Should I break the lunch, sir? And Batman says, I want to drive through. That's kind of a little silly. I think a Batman film can work if it's inspired by the 60s one. And you take on a 60s story in the modern day. That's actually not a bad idea. Why not do that? Make a new Batman film or show inspired by the 60s TV series as a spiritual successor, but with a different Batman actor. Like a great way for new fans to get into the club, see the old camp of the 60s in a new way. I don't know why they never tried that idea. Obviously, Adam West would pass away. The voices cannot be filled. They could. I mean, Adam West just passed away, not Burt Ward. Sorry, made a mistake there. But again, I think I think a Ken Batman film can work if it's not set, but if it's his own thing with the right amount of stuff, writing stuff. But Joe Schumacher's Batman and Robin did not do well because one, it's not good, doesn't have any good writing and stuff. Two, it's actually part of a continuity that's it's started by Tim Burton with a serious dark Batman. So that kind of off-putting. What am I talking about, Batman? Sorry, I shut it. Basically, the toy maker. Don't ask who he is. The Doctor calls him the toy maker. He was the original sort. He was actually just called the toy maker back in the original serial. The Celestial Toy Maker is what he's called today, but that's just the name of the serial. And that's actually getting animated too, by the way. Yeah, Doctor Who, the official Doctor Who YouTube channel released a video on it recently, a couple of days ago actually. So yeah, he lures him into the game. His game. Spoiler Claude, I had to keep going forward. On the way to the store earlier, Donna asked why the Doctor never talked about his past companions. Donna did like Mel, since she always used to meet the past companions, like Rose and Martha, back in series 4. Yeah, she met Rose and Martha. It's the best that she met a classic Who companion. Because imagine she met a modern Who companions. Then it's ended up getting separate. Doctor and Donna ended up getting separated for a bit. When Doctor encounters the same man, we saw who's the underling of who basically is the subordinate of the event of the television. Basically, after the giggle, he came back after he kept hearing that giggle in his head and asked to stop. The toy maker said he'll stop it if he plays his game, which he lost to, and now he's a puppet. It's creepy. It's obviously a CGI head of the actor on a wooden body, but it's still creepy. Doctor runs over there. Donna has another creepy puppet, smaller. It's a puppet woman and some puppet babies. And Donna proves she's badass in this one. Basically, never mess with Donna Noble, ever. Never. You love Willis learned that the hard way. Oh God, I love Donna. She's one of my favorite companions. Okay, it might be due to might be my nostalgia goggles. Might be seeing this with rose in the glasses. Because some people may not like her as much as previous Who companions or ones that came after. That's your own opinion. I'm just saying, I grew up with Donna and David Tennant and Catherine Tate as Doctor and Donna on TV since Series 4 was airing. Of course, didn't see all Series 4, but I saw a couple episodes when it aired. I did get to see a lot of Series 1 through 3 as well, over time. And then, Matt Smith's era, so I'm going to have a little more... I was having nostalgia for the Matt Smith era because it's the best era I watched from the start all the way to the end in 2013. So yeah, what do you need from me? I plan to cover the Daleks at some point. Hopefully I remember to watch the Daleks at some point. Just probably watch it all through. Or I could just wait for the colorized version to come out on BBC on DVD in the next couple of weeks. Since we got the specials coming out next on DVD around next week, I think. Yeah, I think they come out around next week on DVD. So I'm going to be buying them when they come out. I don't think the Doctor and Donna reunite. The toy maker puts on a show. trying to get into Doctor's skin by talking about the companions that came after Donna. Amy, who was killed by the Weeping Angels. Clara, who was also killed. And then Bill, who also... Why is it with Moffat killing off their companions? I noticed that pattern. Moffat really loved to kill off his companions. Emotional, yes, but... Damn, but it's just... That's just horrible. I'm not joking, I just noticed this. Moffat kept killing off his companions. Amy and Rory died. Laura died. Well, she was brought back to life, but she still died. Bill died too. But consciousness lived on. All of Moffat's companions died. No mistake in that. It's kind of... That's just... Wow. I like how RTD got the knowledge of the companions that came after. Both Amy, Rory, and Clara were great companions. So was Bill. It's just sad Bill only lasted one season. Mostly Chibnall did not want Bill around for... Mostly Chibnall did not want to be the companion of the 13th Doctor. Like, the end of time was originally going to have the Daleks in it. But Stephen Moffat told his predecessor, Russell T Davies, that he didn't want that. Because it might be too soon when he introduces the Daleks in the start of his run in episode 3. Yeah, I think it was the third episode of series 5. So yeah, that would be a little too fresh since Russell T Davies used the Daleks at every finale. But I think that might have been a little... I have another theory. Maybe Moffat knew his story was going to be bad. Nobody could do to change it. I was really pissed. And didn't want any comparisons to the end of time with the Daleks. At the time, already been a good finale for the 10th Doctor, Final Hurrah. And it was about the skydive scene was the last film to do of the 10th Doctor. Showing is out of order. It's complicated. Anyway. The Doctor. So, the Doctor, he also talks about flux. So basically, the Doctor challenges him to a game. Donald asks, will he cheat? Well, the Doctor says, nah, he won't. The Toymaker is bound to play by rules of the game. He cannot cheat. That's actually a clever way of not having a fair game with a dark villain. Which is about he actually got the Master. And it seems he interacted with the Master at some point. It's just the Master came after the Toymaker. Both iconic villains, but the Master became more reoccurring. There were plans to bring the Toymaker into later stories, like in the 4th Doctor story, but also scrapped for different many reasons. Just go look up Who Culture's video on it. It's a shame it took this long for the Toymaker to show up again. Still, his early best ever appearance is still memorable to a lot of classic Who fans. Left a lasting impression. And someone like him is able to beat the Master, a psychopath, who's just as clever as the Doctor, and more conniving. It's interesting. Very interesting. So, if the Doctor plays at cards, he loses, but he points out the time he won years ago. So basically now it's technically a draw between the games. And Toymaker won't like that. So basically another best of 3. So he decides to hold the game in 2023. Present day. So his class. Donna was already run. Well, the Doctor called Donna actually just said, already running. Yep. Traveling with the Doctor really helped her. And there's a reason why. And it's actually a theory what the Doctor actually does have a theory why Donna and Bill weren't exactly affected by the whole thing happening in 2023. I mean, Mel was wearing the device, but she said she was even fine without it. She's just wearing it just in case. The Doctor theorizes because they might, due to the times traveling the TARDIS. which actually is clever. I think that's actually a really smart explanation. The time is Mr. Go is able to translate stuff. Mostly it places the language. Mostly it places the language of the specific place you're in into your head, and they speak. That just sound like they're speaking English. I like that idea. That's what explains why characters speak English. They shouldn't be, because it's what we're hearing it as. Because we're technically part of the team. I love that idea that I did. I wonder when the Thailand translation first appeared. We should look it up. So the Doctor Donner returned in 2023. Wondering what's going on. To play. As the Toymaker shows up during a song and dance number. Kate tries to stop him, but two of them gets killed. And Toymaker just disappears through a hatch. Kate just wants to know who the hell that was. Dr. Corset says, the Toymaker. We do have a fun little scene between Donna and Kate early on in the episode. Donna's just good skills, saying that. I think that happened if you have him around here. Saying that Donna should join unit at some point. It was a good conversation. Donna's definitely gonna learn a lot of skills from the Doctor. They learned quite a lot. Again, she already had some good skills prior to doing Partners in Crime. Her second ever appearance in the series. I can't wait to give classic Modern Who a rewatch at some point. When we get so I'll start sometime in 2024 rewatching all classic Who. I already reviewed the special, so when I get to the Power of the Doctor, you can watch these videos in the sync if you want to. Or I could just do a triple special review. What else? We're doing the Christmas special as well in a few weeks. Anyway. Tell you what's going hands of the cannon. Why does it kill everyone? The Doctor says this battles we know him. Stomaka points out that he played one game, his first game with one Doctor. The first and second game with this Doctor. Only fair, the next game. Only fair, the next game will be the next, as he shoots a laser through the Doctor. Basically causing the regeneration to start. But both Mel and Donna are there for the Doctor. It's a really good moment showing that no matter what, he's still the Doctor, no matter what base he has. It's a very good moment. This is basically the first time I've seen the Doctor properly regenerate. Since Donna didn't technically see him properly regenerate, since it is a whole thing, just what series for. How many times has the Doctor been on Mars? How many times has the Doctor been on Mars? Because I don't know. He's been on Mars many different occasions. One in the period of Mars, since he went to Mars with Mel prior to Dragon Age. What else is called? Yeah, and in the return to the Water of Mars special from 2009. Anyway, as the Doctor says one final word before the regeneration. And of course, it's all what we predicted. Alonzi. I was literally guessed it. I literally said Alonzi. Where he says time. And I literally said it. Alonzi. Of course, that's just going to be his final words. But interesting enough, it doesn't go as planned. The regeneration is not stopping. It's weird. The Doctor tells him to pull. But he doesn't know why. It's not working. It's working differently today. This time. As they pull, we see another Doctor come out as well. The 15th Doctor, played by Julie Gatwa. As they pull apart. I like the interaction. We got two Doctors. It's by generation, I think it was called. Basically, instead of generating into a new body, instead of the cells create a new body without changing the cells of the old one, or repairing the cells of the old one too. Basically, creating a clone. It basically creates a new cell. Basically, the cells create a new body, but not replacing old cells, but creates a totally separate body. You get what I mean? Like a clone. Like, still, the Doctor. And wow, Chewie's Doctor was amazing from the start. I like the accent. And he's the first Doctor with a mustache. Yeah, have you ever seen a Doctor with a mustache? I think not. Well, the Doctor may have a bit of stubble these days. 14 may have a bit of stubble, but not proper facial hair. 15 is the first to have proper facial hair. Correct me if War Doctor does not count, okay? Because he's a war Doctor, and of course he's going to have a beard. I'm talking about official regenerations. Also included for specials. Yes, the War Doctor is canon now, but that's not what I mean. You don't get what I mean. So yeah. 2 Doctors now. It's actually pretty cool. 15 has the tie. 15 has the tie. The shirt. And the shoes. While 14 just has another shirt for some reason. They have 2 shirts now. So basically, 15 explains what by generation. So 14 had basically then the new incarnation say get all this out of the system because he's still new. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I love that. But I really love 15. The way he just popped onto the screen. This was definitely unexpected. He challenged the toy makers on a game, and the toy makers could also which one to do with. But he said it was his side. He created them. He created 2 Doctors. So it's where they play it. And the game they play is the first ever game. Catch. And again, toy maker loses. And so, they banish him for never to be seen, to never return. As he's rolled up and placed in the box. He does mention something. He also dropped the golden. So yeah. The toy maker's gone for good. I think RTD decided to do that just so no, because this is a pretty complicated thing. They don't really explain why 14 has the same base as. They don't explain the same base from before. They don't explain it. And just making the toy maker change appearances, the toy maker's not a Time Lord. Of course, it's actually implied to be that he was a Time Lord at the time. It was actually implied that he was a Time Lord. So it's possible he regenerated too. Oh. So yeah. 14 Sarah or death, but Donna 15 reassure him. But okay. I do like how 15 is just helping helping the 14 out, just there for someone to hold on. So this is another incarnation of the Doctor. Ow, I just squared myself. Oh, that was a deep cut. Ah, crap. I did get 1 deep cut. I probably can't see it. Just a small scratch, though. It's going to be annoying for a bit, though. Anyway, as the 3 walk away, we see the tooth, which contained the Master. Yeah, we don't know. As I said earlier, Toymaker defeated the Master, but he made him his gold tooth. And we hear a laugh. So yeah, the Master so that's interesting. Toymaker beat the Master. We had a brilliant performance from Sacha Dhawan. I wonder if he's going to be coming back as the Master, or they'll be giving him a new incarnation. We'll see what Russell T Davies sides on episode chapter 1. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Willing to come back. He also was actually in the whatever it's called, documentary type movie, The Adventure in Space and Time, like David Bradley, portraying a real life person. Bands acting the Master actually might have appeared all the way back in the original run, as in William Hartnell's stories. I must have appeared William Hart early on in William Hartnell's stories. Of course, he wasn't great at the time. I hope to see the Master again. Of course, we did see him last time. So I'm sure RTT's giving the Burners a break from this guy for a bit, for his first series. New series. A bit until next year. Until the next series comes out, which probably be next year. No breaks. So we're going to see series 2 of this of the double robot. You get what I mean. Series 2 of this is coming out in 2025. So we don't know how long Judy's going to be the Doctor for. Anyway, 14 showing 15 Reigns of the TARDIS, showing interior of the TARDIS and stuff. But you just question, what are we going to do now? Like, this has never happened before. But actually, the face return is because justified a place for belong. Yes, I think. But 14 doesn't. It's not exactly doesn't want to let go of the TARDIS either. It's just, 15 comes up with an idea though. Well, basically, says they beat the toy maker, they won a prize. Test this out. So he buys a ballot and goes outside and slams the TARDIS, but split it in two. Now they're two TARDISes. This is just so weird. And we see the interior of this little TARDIS. There's a jukebox. A jukebox. So 15 takes that TARDIS. 14 goes to the other one. Well, 50 is what they think of, but $14 on the go out saying goodbye. You can see 450 actually changed the interior a bit. It's still the same interior, but it changed the colouring from tiny white to orange. Well, we already have that TARDIS concept for long. I'd like to see it stay white for a bit, but And again, it's like the situation about Smith, the 11th Doctor. He had his TARDIS for one series. He had his entire series for one series before we generated the 12th. And he kept that, just had a few more details and changed the colouring. It's actually very relevant to that. I guess 15 likes orange similar to 12. Amazing. Off on an adventure as 15 makes his leave. 14 ends up having dinner with the Noble family. Now it's also been invited. It's actually pretty cool. I really love it. As we see one fellow shot of 15 sent off as the episode ends with the title Next Destination Christmas. So that was the Giggle. A great episode. Surprised about the whole bi-generation thing. That has never happened before, as it said in the episode. I did not think this was going to happen. But Julie does say this, like we heard in the preview for the specials. Can someone tell me just what the hell is going on? But it was cleverly hidden with a CGI, with a green screen background. CGI cloud-like area. So to keep us hidden for the specific scenes. It was well done. I've been checking out the trailer for the Christmas special. So I won't be active on this channel for quite a bit. I haven't got any live action content to review right now on this channel, like on the Doctor Who. But we'll get the series come back in Christmas, which is around 3 weeks from now. Well, start in 2 days. It'll be 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll be getting Christmas in 3 weeks. 3 weeks till Christmas Day. And we'll be getting Judy's first proper adventure as the Doctor. You know, but I like how he got to shine alongside David Tennant's Doctor. Like this is the first time my generation happened, but not the first time the two Doctors have been on screen together. That's happened since the 1970s. But it's not a passing. It's still passing what current incarnation, but 15 is still literally just new. But I don't get Dallas logic saying that 15 is older than 14. That doesn't really make sense. Yeah, 15 comes after 14. That's not what I mean, though. Would 15 be younger since he's literally just new and 14's been 14 for quite a bit? So we're like 14 or a little bit of weird logic there, but still. Although I enjoyed the episode. I think Russell T Davies is stopping the next episode previews. I hope that's not the case for the series, because again, next episode previews will be the big staple of Doctor Who since the revival. A lot of fans stylized previews for a classic series to use for classic series. You can find them on YouTube. Doctor Who next time. You can find a lot of better renditions of the next time. Give next time for next episode previews for a classic series. That was never done then. Okay, yeah, tell me. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, notification bell. Be anything open because of the future. And I'll see you guys on Christmas Day. Hopefully, well, maybe not Christmas Day. I'll see you guys on Boxing Day, December 26th. Hopefully, we'll see. For the Christmas special. Of course, I'll be watching on that. Of course, I'll be downstairs so they'll be able to watch it. So, thank you guys. I'll see you all next time. Simon Master out.